The mission of how I started podcasting and started Special Chronicles is giving respect and voice to those of us with special needs. I became an athlete leader of Special Olympics Illinois, and when I recorded the audio of the speeches that I was given and putting those up as podcasts, I soon received messages of encouragement, and I learned that it was a powerful platform and really helping to make a difference in people's lives. 12 years ago, I didn't expect that anybody would want to even listen to me. We have over 42,316 listeners per month. It's a humbling experience. I'm really grateful to make a difference in other people's lives. Welcome back, everyone. I am Daniel, founder of Special Chronicles and a Southern Survival International Global Messenger with Special Olympics. And this is a bonus episode. I don't know if it's even an episode, but we're just going to call it that. And as we talk about the upcoming 2021 Virtual Summer Games, presented by Special Olympics Illinois, and joined with my fellow athlete and co-worker, Z. Welcome, Z.
Hello. Thank you for having me here today.
And we're going to talk about the upcoming Virtual Summer Games because you are one of the three athlete speakers, along with the other two athlete board members. You and Ben and Colleen will be co-speaking at the Virtual Summer Games. I forgot to check with Alex, but is it at the June 26th primetime event celebration thing that they're doing?
Yeah, so far, no, yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, probably could have double checked that before, but let's first, and the reason why I guess I'm interviewing you about speaking is because last year I was the athlete speaking at the Virtual Summer Games, and I know when I heard about it from Karen Milligan, I was told it was supposed to be 60 seconds, so just a 1-minute speech, which is very difficult to write a 1-minute speech to compile everything that you want to say to all the athletes and coaches and families, volunteers and sponsors, and fans in 1 minute. So a two-part question to begin with. What were your initial thoughts when Karen or Alex, when they told you that you were going to be speaking at the Virtual Summer Games, and did they tell you that it was going to be 1 minute? Or?
Well, they didn't tell me about the 1 minute thing, but I was excited to be speaking with Ben and Colleen. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I was excited either way. You kind of get used to speaking because you just get mentally prepared all the time because you never know when you have to speak.
Awesome. Yeah. You never know. I know I spoke at an event at United a couple of weeks ago and was only told a few days, like maybe 5 days before. And yeah, you never know. And even though we might be a little bit are you a little bit nervous about speaking? And it's going to be speaking virtually is different than in person, with the thousands and thousands of fans. But are you a little bit nervous or?
No, I was still a little bit nervous because it took me to be honest, 3 videos to get the speech right.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's now, speaking of you said the 3 videos to get the speech right. Let's now dive into the speech and tell us a little bit about what you plan to talk about, and without giving too much away, because we want people to tune in I forgot the time, but just if you go to virtualsummergames.soill.org, that's virtualsummergames.soill.org, and look for the June 26th virtual celebration primetime event. You can find the time. We don't know the time. But well, maybe do you know the time, Z? What time it's going to be on June 26th?
The actual time?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't know the time, but if you're watching this, you can go to virtualsummergames.soill.org. So let's now dive into the speech and tell us a little bit about what you're going to be talking about in your speech, and without giving too much away.
Without giving too much away. Well,
if you want to give some stuff away, you can.
Well, no, just talking about all the different sports I play and how that connects to going to summer games. And like, because this is a versatile thing, just like thinking about the memories in the past. And this will be a new memory too.
Yeah. So in your speech, you're going to be talking about the memories from past summer games and past. Awesome. Yeah, I know when I gave the speech, it was really, we're still in the global pandemic and COVID and stuff, but it was really kind of, was the first time that they had the virtual summer games. And so I know in the speech that I gave, I talked about participating in online activities and being an essential worker like you all, and really encouraging everybody to bring hope and joy and acceptance to our fellow athletes and leaders in the inclusion revolution. Are you going to be talking about any of the either virtual programming or how as Special Olympics athletes like you and myself and the 23,000 athletes in Illinois, how we have been overcoming challenges since we were born? So are you going to be talking about any of that as well? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to be talking a little bit about it because also still 3 athletes. So the other 2 might be talking about it in their own. Yeah.
So with the speech, and I'm sure, so each, you and then Ben and Colleen, you guys each videotaped. I guess I'm kind of dating myself with saying videotaped, but you guys each recorded your speeches, and then is one of the marketing team, are they going to be editing it together? So it's going to be like, you're going to say one line and then Ben will say the next line and then Colleen will say the next line? Or is it going to be you first and then Ben and then Colleen? Or
I think it's going to be like me, I think Ben and then Carlise, and then it's going to keep going in that same order.
Oh, so you, then Ben, and then Colleen. Okay, awesome. So is there a message for what? Oh, they might change it?
I'll say,
yeah. All right. So folks, again, if you're watching this, tune in on June 26th. For the primetime event, you can go to virtualsummergames.soill.org. That's virtualsummergames.soill.org, and get all the information about the June 26th primetime event. And when we share this video, we'll try to include a link in the description below. So is there a message of hope for behalf of the 23,000 athletes in Illinois for when we return to competition for basketball or swimming or track and field or bocce or gymnastics or powerlifting, like any of, and I'm sure I might be missing a spot there, but you get the idea. So is there a message of hope that you have for that you like to say to our fellow 23,000 Special Olympics Illinois athletes?
Well, I would say my message is, even this whole pandemic thing that's going on in the world, Special Olympics still found out a way for all of us to still connect, even on screen. So I think that gave a lot of the athletes a lot of hope and still like that socialization we need because they still figured out a way. It took some
Yeah.
obstacles, but they figured out a way.
Yeah. Well, and I think that ties into with a lot of the obstacles that you and me and the 23,000 athletes in Illinois and the 6 million athletes across the globe, what the obstacles that we face since from when we were born, we found ways to, because of Special Olympics and because of other organizations and services, we found ways to succeed and to accomplish many accomplishments despite the obstacles. It's really powerful, that Special Olympics as well, when it comes to all of us being isolated and being at home. That they're still able to keep us engaged and keep us connected with our athletes if we might be in different parts of the state and at our own homes. So as we move on, what are you looking forward to doing at the week of Virtual Summer Games? I don't know when this video and story is going to be posted. I'm assuming the week before Virtual Summer Games, but that's up to Alex and the marketing team. But what are you looking forward to the week? Again, the week of Virtual Summer Games is June 21st through the 26th, and you can go to virtualsummergames.soill.org. But June 21st through 26th, so that week of the Virtual Summer Games. What are you most looking forward to? We have activities that's open to everybody, but then we also, as you know, we have athlete leadership events as well. So what are you most looking forward to?
I would say pretty much everything. It is a new thing called FIFA or something like that. It's a game, a car soccer game that looks fun.
Yeah, so that's I think that's part of the esports. So esports is one of the things that they have, and then I think there's also going to be some comedy events and esports, as I mentioned, and yeah. Do you know what some of the other events are? I don't have the schedule up, and I guess I could pull it up, but yeah, people can just go to virtualsummergames.soill.org for the schedule. But do you know what some of the other events are going to be?
I know another event going to be like a craft night, so arts and craft.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's going to be another night?
There's going to be, I think, when it comes to athlete leadership, there's going to be a game night and a video editing bookshop, and then some type of scrapbook type. Well, it's like a PowerPoint, but it's a scrapbook. I don't know what the name is. Yeah, so lots of activities. Yeah, there's a lot. So just go to virtualsummergames.soill.org to find the schedule and the times and the Zoom links to register, as well as to watch the primetime event on June 26th. A couple final questions before we wrap up. Why? Because I know you have to get going at 9. So why should our Special Olympics Illinois community participate in the Virtual Summer Games?
I mean, just I would say still, in a sense, for the socialization, even though it's on the screen, and just the activities, because you could bring your friends or your family or your sister or brothers and just do the event at home, and you could do your own event in a sense.
Awesome. Yeah, it's neat how that because it's virtual, and so this Virtual Summer Games will open it up to maybe even some friends or family that are not yet involved in Special Olympics. And so then when more of the in-person events start to reopen, then maybe some of those friends and family that participate in the Virtual Summer Games and the virtual events might want to then come out and either play unified or volunteer or coach in-person events.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, awesome. So now, final question before we let you get back to the rest of your busy day, and before I head to the airport. What does a question that I always conclude with, and I'll conclude with you as well. That is, what does inclusion mean to you? What does inclusion mean to you?
I would say inclusion mean to me is, even though we have challenges in life, we always find a way to work around it, and we will always find people who will support us no matter what, and people who are willing to learn and how to support too. I would say that would inclusion mean to me.
Awesome. Great final words to conclude on. Our guest on this bonus episode, this video interview, has been Z, fellow Special Olympics Illinois athlete Lido, and co-worker, fellow service ambassador at United Airlines. And if you want to find out more about Z, or book her to speak, or check out, I believe you sell some. It's out that you create on justz.org.
Yeah.
Awesome. So folks, look down right below Z's name. You see her website there, justz.org. You can check out her online shop and check out more information about her. And I'm Daniel, fellow Special Olympics Illinois athlete, Southern Tribal International Global Messenger, and founder of Special Chronicles. You can find out more about me as well, or book me to speak. And find out or listen to my podcast, specialchronicles.com. That's where you can find me as well. And until then, we will see you all on the week of June 21st to the 26th. Especially, we will see you virtually at the virtual summer games, virtualsummergames.soli.org. So until then, see you next time. Take care.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.